the main fight for next weekend really is the heavyweight contest between Joe Joyce and Josie Parker. So that's at Manchester Arena, Queensberry Promotions, for the WBO vacant interim world heavyweight title, which is exciting. Who've you got for this one, Josh?
I think it's a very interesting matchup. To be honest with you, I like it. Some people were complaining of it, but I do like it, and I think that Joyce is a solid competitor. I mean, he's not the fastest, but he's definitely strong. He has some skill, and I think he's more athletic than some people think, especially when he does this little twisting, twirling kick after the end of his wins. But Joseph Parker, I do feel that he's gotten better offensively since he's been working with Andy Lee, and I like that form of Joseph Parker. You know, when he's doing more offensively because he's had a penchant for kind of just I wouldn't say just laying off, but he really wasn't digging in on the offensive side, and he was content with just getting the win. It seemed, but now he seems to have more urgency offensively, and I think if Joseph Parker is rolling on all cylinders, he should be able to defeat Joyce. I don't know that he'll get him out of there, but I definitely think that he can win a decision, assuming he holds up himself. So I'm going to go with Parker via probably a close but clear decision.
Okay. What say you, Alex? What's your pick for this one?
I really thought I was in the minority and believe in Parker is going to defeat Joe Joyce. So I also see that Kaiser in the chat also thinks so, and
Yep.
of course 86. So I feel a lot better, a lot more confident. Like you mentioned, Joe Joyce, he's the juggernaut, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, big, strong individual with a great jab. We remember the Dubois fight where I think everyone had Dubois winning, but you saw the turning of the tide. You saw that jab just constantly landing and just landing more and more over the bone with a jab. That shows you what a sledgehammer that jab is, how clean it lands.
Yeah.
But Joe Parker has the footwork, foot speed, boxing ability to not get hit so much. He has the experience. He's faced 6'7" Dimitrenko, I think his name was.
Mm-hmm.
He's faced guys like Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua. You mentioned the Andy Lee edition. We saw the first Chisora fight. He had a little bit of trouble. Chisora, Joe Joyce are not comparable, but we've seen him make adjustments. So with that experience, with what I've seen from Joseph Parker, give me a close win as well over Joe Joyce.
Okay. Seems like I'm going to be the minority then. You touched on it, that Kaiser in the chat said it as well. He says, I honestly think Parker's going to beat Joyce on points. Parker's tough and fast. Joyce has a good jab, but I think Parker will outbox into a decision. I'm on the other side. I think that Joe Joyce is going to juggernaut Joseph Parker. Like he always does. He seems to be able to wilt people down, and we know he's got a solid granite chin. I don't think Parker punches hard enough to be able to stop him, and I think that Joyce will eventually be able to just grind him down and either win on points just through his grinding him down and taking rounds, or he might get a stoppage later on. I think I'm going to go with Joe Joyce. He is the slight favourite. I've just got the odds up here, but it is a very, very close fight in terms of what the odds makers say. So you can get what are the best odds here? Possibly. They're all very close. My mouse has stopped working. It's like 8-15 on Joyce, 4-7. I use UK odds, sorry, for you Americans. I don't understand the
American
that's
close.
That's
for
close.
Josie Parker, you can get 6-4, 17-10. So it is, it's almost a 50-50 pick and fight, really. Which I find quite surprising, but it's also quite easy to forget just how young Joseph Parker is, because he seems to have been around forever. I guess he's got a lot of miles because he'd been in with a load of people already. And Joe Joyce is, I guess, moderately new in comparison, even though he's quite a bit older. It's a little bit of a weird dynamic. Yeah, I just see Joe Joyce being able to grind it out and get the win, and the Joe Joyce train rolls on. But it'll be a good fight. I say good fight, a good contest. I'm not too sure that it will be the most exciting of fights. I think the styles have potential to not really gel, but I might be surprised. They might just go for it and create a really, really interesting fight.